welcome to Crusader Kings 3. This is our England Wessex playthrough, and this is episode 14. We are playing down Alfred the Great's line. We are now King Gospatrick, great-grandson to Alfred the Great, I think. That's a lot of greats. But anyway, so we are King Gospatrick. Our father has just died, and we've inherited the throne. Gospatrick has seen the light. We will no longer be following Catholic doctrine. We've got our own new religion that we will enforce on our subjects. Not enforce, actually. Bring to them, enlighten them with, to lead them away from the Church of Rome. Let's get on with that right away. Yeah, so the tenets. I've decided to change them slightly from what I had originally because of some of the comments that were there in the comments. So I feel like we're going to stay with esotericism, which is a good one. Wise man, mystic, miracle workers, they become virtues, and it means that you might actually gain those if you follow the learning, education focus. Endura, which was suggested in the comments, I've decided to go with that. It means we can end our life if we ever want our son or heir to take over. Final one, religious law. So that gives us a bit more control over what's going on in the religion. In terms of the doctrines, it's much the same as I had in the previous episode. If you missed the previous episode, I'll put a link in the comments, and there'll be a link in the description. So it'll be a pinned comment, which will take you to the playlist. You can go back to whichever episode you're up to, back to the very beginning if you're new to this. If you are new, then obviously it'd be nice if you subscribe to the channel or leave a like or a comment. I always engage in the comments, so, you know, come and have a chat. But let's get on with this. So it's going to be male-dominated, fundamentalist attitudes. I've changed that from the previous one, but I think that'll be handy because we're going to have better county conversion speed, and we can revoke land titles from infidels and hostile without occurring tyranny. Lay clergy, no faith, no head of faith. Marriage to just one person. Divorce must be approved. Bastards legitimised. We'll go through this in a bit more detail in the previous episode, so I'm just running through this in case people are coming watching this and have already seen the previous episode. Obviously, cousin marriage is going to be allowed. Same-sex relationship shunned. Deviancy criminal. Male adultery accepted. Female adultery shunned. Again, I explained the reasons for that in the previous episode. Kinslaying is shunned, not criminal. Just shunned in case we ever need to use it. Witchcraft is shunned, also not criminal. Clergy can be recruited to be commanders and knights. Either gender can become clerics, which I'm fine with. We'll use the skills of both male and female. Clerical marriage is allowed, and we will be able to appoint and revoke titles. In terms of the name, I've gone with Orthodoxy of the Risen Lord. Since this is the first religion I'm ever making, I did put it out in the comments, but it's the first one I've ever made, so I thought I should probably name it. So I'm going to go with this. Orthodoxy of the Risen Lord. Adjective is going to be the Risen Orthodoxy, or Risen Orthodoxy. A single follower, a riser. Many followers, the risen. So the description: man's word is truth on earth and channels God's will. God speaks through all of us, but especially through the familial head, who is God's truest voice. And then I've taken this little quote from a greedy fish in the comments. He comments quite a lot, which I appreciate. I appreciate anybody who watches and engages with these videos. So he said, quote, "Let my soul be closer to you, my God. Supreme Patriarch Gospatrick Leofledson." That's obviously us, the king. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this now. Maybe I'll change the colour. Let's go for a blue colour. Yeah, nice dog. 19 of our 20 vassals are going to be okay with this. The only one that isn't is Duchess Agatha, ruler of Mercia, who we're no doubt going to have to deal with, but everybody else is happy to convert. We are going to lose. We are going to be over our domain limit substantially because we will control church holdings. I'll end up giving them away, but let's do it. Yep. So we are holding 20 holdings, and we can only hold 8. But so the Risen Orthodoxy has spread a little bit. We're going to help this to grow. Of course. While I'm at it, I'm going to fix this domain problem. We're going to give away some of these churches. Alright, so we fixed the domain problem. I have now given away my church holdings, so there we are. Let's get on with it. The risen orthodoxy schism. The Catholic clergy have lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. There we are. The world will see that God favours us. Yes, it will. Let's see how this goes. So we've got a conversion here. Excellent. Now, the Duchy of Mercia, she wasn't keen on... Oh, we've discovered public works. Nice. We can declare a bunch of wars, but we're going to stay away from that for now. Oh, she might accept. Doesn't look like she will, but let's see if she will. So, our chaplain, learning skill of 6. So, this is one of the bonuses of this, obviously. Ah, so she will. I've decided to follow you. Yeah, excellent. Power of the Scriptures. Court Chaplain Inware often quotes passages from the Scriptures about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own. Well, he didn't like that. Never mind. So, Inwar is not going to stay in position anyway. He's got a learning skill of 6. I feel like we've got better options available. Surely. Yes, we have. This guy here with a skill of 19. Let's go with him. We don't care about Inwar. So, convert faith in county. Let's start converting the faith in some places. We'll work from the south. I'm assuming there's going to be some natural conversion as time goes by. Like I was saying, I've never made a new religion in this game, so we'll just see how that goes. Factions created against you. The county of Duckham has given rise to the Dutch Catholic populist. Well, this is bound to happen. But we are very, very powerful. I feel very... quite confident that we'll be totally fine, actually. I'm not sure what the little symbol is here. In terms of what we're working on here, we're just kind of working on stabilization, really. We're really not trying to conquer too much, but we will take over Ireland. The aim is to now, since we've made our new religion, the aim is going to be to form the Empire of Britannia, and then after that, maybe we're going to push into Scandinavia, or maybe we'll push south and take over the continent. Wherever we choose to go, I'm sure we'll be fine. Minorca, with another little holding here in the middle of France. I think we had a holding from them in the middle of our lands in Northampton in one of the previous episodes. I think, anyway, it was one of these places from down here. I'm not sure. So Asturias now, they've taken over Brittany as well. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know yet, someone is plotting to kill my cousin Bornfled. Oh dear. One-eyed giant. With 17-year-old Vladimir. Let's see if he will demand conversion. Yeah, he will. Obviously, you want all our people following this if we can. She is, I guess. Oh, they've converted. What about these other guys? What's this? Sodomite. Oh, dear. Comfort eater. He is following our religion. Again, of course, Catholicism is the major head here. The major head? The major religion. There's wars happening everywhere again. We lost an alliance. Neighbours war resolved. High chieftain, someone or other has won a war against King Krupp. Okay. So I'm not sure what the deal is with this new religion. My best just spreading it around slowly myself with the chaplain, or Alfred keeps diligent. Yeah, he's my heir. He's looking really. He's got some really nice stats on the go, actually. 10 diplomacy, 5 for martial, again poor, but I think we've all been pretty poor martially. 10 for stewardship, 3 for intrigue, but again, intrigue's not a thing. That's been our strength. 9 for learning already, pretty good. He's 12. Scandal. My daughter Maud has given birth to a daughter. Nice. good risen orthodoxy name. Yeah, there you go. Wooden barracks completed. We do have quite a lot of money in the bank. Let's see if there's anything we can build. Increase the barracks. May as well. Not much else happening, really. We're working on royal prerogative. 25 years away with that. New learning skill. We're going to switch this to scientific, which is going to increase the speed of our cultural fascination progress by 35%. I may well finish off the theologian tree as well. But we kind of don't need that now. 19 years for that now, so that's a little bit time off it. Food is always... I don't really want him to be gluttonous. I don't want to be shy either. Well, we'll go with shy. Okay. It has been brought to my attention that Cecily, a renowned Christian playwright, intends to hold a performance of her work titled The Passion of Jesus. A bit of an odd-looking woman. Some scales going on. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness the Cecily play with my own eyes. A pious night at the theatre. I don't want this. Yeah, okay, let's go. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Cecily is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I am witnessing the events of the scripture unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold God's work myself. Once the play has drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Cecily. You must teach me to interpret the scriptures as you do. I could write better than that. Let's pay her 105. Thanks. Hopefully we'll gain some knowledge out of that. It's 983. My spy master's come to me with grave news. It is my daughter Maud that is plotting against my cousin. My daughter is also pregnant. The vile fiend. Wow. We've got a spindly child here, our grandson. We will educate him. And another son. Dangerous faction. Ooh. Dutch Catholic populists, so they are quite powerful with 82%. So they're not too keen on us over here on our new religion. Maybe it's something we've got to work on. So the religion is definitely spreading. Oh. I'm inspecting the barracks. He's looting too much blood, says the physician. Hand me the tourniquet. Why are we getting involved in this? We're a king, for God's sake. Step back. This is my patient. Let him bleed. He deserves no better. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Hand me the tourniquet. Yeah, we did it. Well, why have we now got 9 holdings? We've inherited a temple holding from somewhere. Let's grant that out to somebody. An intelligent fellow. Yep, that'll do. Sorted. Levying grounds completed in Dorset. So like I say, we're not really working on conquest. Not really, anyway. I mean, we may... your wards can get additional skills and become your friends. Well, that might be handy. But we are getting on a little now as well. How old are we? 55. Our son's still only 15, so maybe in another 5 years or so we might decide to end our life. We may not. Oh, we've got some stuff going on here. We're over our domain limit again. Duke Rhys IV is no longer the keeper of the swans. He's dead. Oh, we've lost our steward. Heresy, the risen in Lothian. High Chieftain Coolroy of Lothian has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to the orthodoxy of the risen Lord. Well, that's good news. Excellent. Let it spread. Let's get a new steward. No, he's only got a skill of 11, but he is a powerful vassal. Have we got someone better? Well, I don't know. Not much better, to be fair. Let's go with him. Fine. The religion's starting to spread. It's coming together. The whole of the south coast now following our true religion. And actually it's spread over here as well, into Holland. But we are once again over the domain limit. Let's find what we need to give away. A temple in Whitney. So our son has come of age. Comely. They grow up so fast. So he's become a mastermind philosopher. High learning skill. Decent steward skill. The rest actually not as good as I was hoping for. The shy took 2 off his diplomacy, which sucks. Diligent. Diligent's a good one. Compassionate. Yeah. And it's virtuous to the risen, so that's excellent. Can we find him a decent wife? Ah. So that will give him some claims on Scotland. But is she... she's alright. And she follows our religion. So, yeah, let's go with that. Risk being inbred. Oh. I think we're related to everyone. Yeah, so we're going to go with this girl instead. Hergith. Hergith? Hergith? I really don't know how you say it. But she had intelligent, which hopefully will be passed down to the children. And we're not related. Alliance formed. Excellent. I have studied the Anglic language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Anglic script. A letter of friendship from a speaker of Basque. I wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. Impressive. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can learn this language before we die. Our vassals had an affair. Have we nothing more important to tend to? Well, yeah, quite. Who would have known? The religion's spreading really nicely, actually, in the north here. That's going really well. To the squeamish King Gospatrick, we will not stand for your vile oppression of faithful Catholics any longer. Our time is now at hand. With St. George guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves. Oh, dearie me. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to go with this. Who is this guy? Oh, the populist uprising. Okay. Rally the troops. Oh, there's thousands of them. Now, okay. Yeah, we're actually in trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. This is something we're going to come back to in the next episode, because I'm going to call it right here. I haven't got time to start this war now. We really are in trouble here. We can only raise 10,000 men. We're going to have to beat these armies piecemeal. We've got no allies whatsoever to call to this fight. We've got nobody to marry off as far as I can see to even form an alliance. Oh, maybe we can. So if we married him off to this place in Scotland, we get 3,000 men nearly coming into our cause. That could be really handy. Our granddaughter. She's only 2. This guy's 46. He might even die before this even comes to fruition. So I think that might be the way to go. That's 1. Can we get anybody else on board? Okay, so we are definitely in trouble here. The Duke of Mercia has joined this uprising. He will pay for that, that's for sure. He will absolutely pay for that. But we might actually be able to convert him, so if that does happen, his troops will surely come out of this war. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But the war we're going to carry out in the next episode. So this is... I did expect this to happen, to be fair. It's not likely you're going to be able to change the religion of a massive place like our little empire here. without incurring some problems. But we'll have to hire some mercenaries, I guess, and we'll get on with it. I mean, it's fine. We've got plenty of money, so we can hire a few thousand men if needs be. We do have 10,000 available. Let's see what this brings. Let's see what happens with it in the next episode. I do hope you enjoyed this one. It was just a quick one. I just wanted to get the new religion done, really. And we have done that, and I feel quite happy with the religion. I feel like it's spreading quite nicely. And once we put this down, we'll obviously try and fix the rift that this is going to cause. We'll no doubt have a few places occupied that are going to need to be settled again and brought under our control. Let's leave it where it is. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Like I say, if you're new here, please subscribe. If you're not new and if you've watched a couple of the videos, maybe come and subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. This is still a tiny little channel, and I'm hoping to grow it a little over coming weeks and months. There's no rush. I'm enjoying playing the games. I hope you're enjoying watching, and that's all from me for now. I'll catch you later.